Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage. All got perspective, it's a collective. Get to the bottom where the truth is. Where the heart's uncovered. Where you detox from all of the lies you smothered. Where them tries could have killed you, but with faith you recover. Yup. Peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kimberly, the Unseen Twisted Truths. We are the People's Podcast, and I have Henry. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Can you hear me?
Hi, everybody. I can hear you.
Off of the laptop. Hold on. I don't know what is going on again. So
We've been having a lot of difficulty.
I dropped it, and then all of a sudden, it just went that way. Hold on. Microphone. How about now? Can you hear me?
No, real quiet.
Hear me.
Hey, there you go. You gotta get that volume up.
Now I gotta worry about this. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Hear me.
Kendall?
That's that.
Hello.
Hey, Kendall's there. We can hear Kendall. Kendall, can you hear Kimberly? Wow, that's a lot.
Very faint, but I can hear.
Okay.
Came back and all of a sudden, this is stupid.
I run into this problem when changing studios constantly.
I got it. Yeah, that's what it is. I got to keep things hooked up the one way, and that's what it is. So you can hear me though, right?
Oh, I can hear you.
All right, and I can hear you. Hey, we're here.
Hey, it's the first one of the new cycle.
It is, and I'm gonna have things set up for a little bit permanently like this, and then I'll be able to get hopefully my laptop fixed, and I won't be using my sister's. But yeah. So Kendall, how are you?
Oh, hanging in there. New day, new year, new season. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. So today's show, Henry, what do you think today's show is about?
Oh, yeah, it was the checkered flag, right? Yeah, taking down the white flag and or putting checkers on your white flag. I guess
Yeah.
with white flags being a sign of surrender. I like the checkered flag idea, which of course is the pretty much international sign of go and go fast and don't stop until you win. So surrender's just not been in my vocabulary lately, although it's been prompted heavily. But nope.
What
That's
what
that.
hasn't been in your vocabulary lately?
Surrender.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Me too. I'm gonna see if I can turn these headphones up. Say something.
What about Kendall? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I want to hear you louder, but that's all right. But anyway, so yeah, same here. I've been wanting to. Oof, I've been wanting to give up. Kendall, what do you think it means?
Oh my goodness. The checkered flags can have so many different varieties for how you want to have a perspective on what you see with the outcomes. So right now for the checkered flags, it's either you want to surrender to it or go forth and move on with life. Do the best you can.
Okay, I can receive that. I don't know where Jewsby is. SBS, SGF Graham. It will be here shortly.
All right. Well, there's this funny thing. There's this film called Talladega Nights, and it's a farce
Hmm.
about NASCAR drivers. And Ricky Bobby, he goes, "Yeah, you ain't first, you're last." My dad said that, and he kind of holds on to that motto his whole life. And at the end, his dad's like, "Well, that don't make no fucking sense, Ricky." He's like, "You can be second or third or anything." And it's a stupid movie, I guess, in theory, but there's a lot of weight to that about minimizing your expectations, probably about things and how you drive. Your whole driving force can really kind of sink you in the end. Maybe I'm reading into Talladega Nights too far, but I was just thinking about that, and I don't know.
No, and it makes sense too. See, when I come up with the thing of the checkered flags, my my whole meaning was behind it was you got to not allow yourself to feel defeated. You got to be able to be like, you know what, this feels heavy, and this may want me to just to quit. Honestly, but at the end of the day, am I going to? Do I want more from life? Let me do something different. Let me not surrender with the white flag, and let me take that as in I'm gonna just go and be better and strive harder. I have went through some things the last couple days that are really, really trying to get me to change how I feel about the universe, trying to get me to change how I see people, how I view everything, including myself. It really got me thinking the last couple days, and I've decided that, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Dang, Gooch, you can really hear him slipping his water through this thing.
Slop,
It's like
slop,
slipping his
slop.
water through Gucci.
So,
You
so
hear
you've
it?
been being really. I have. I love him though. He's okay. He can slop all he wants and drink water, right? I don't think anyone.
But
But you've been
that
really
sounded like
good at
3D.
testing.
It sounded like he was right here in the mic drinking his water. But anyhow, so I've been tested. I've been tested. I've been tested. My faith's been tested. My faith from the Most High, my faith with the universe, my faith with myself. I have been tested these last couple days, and I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one. And so
Do you
instead of me giving up and being defeated, I'm going to decide just to go stronger and harder. I'm just going to do it better, better than I did before. Be a better version of me than I ever have because I can't allow this to get me. I can't allow this to harden my heart. I can't allow this to change who I am inside, even though it wants to.
do you feel like there's a
You receive that.
like a I really received that. I really received that. I'm sorry, I want to answer so bad. I just do you feel like this is like going on with a lot of people? Do you think it's getting like really tough for a lot of people? Maybe more people are realizing it. It seems like I've seen bigger New Year's celebrations, and I know not everybody celebrates that on the panel or whatever, but I've seen it seemed like it just died out with a whimper, and that's the best way I can explain it. And I don't know, it's just I know we're only 2 days into it or whatever, but it's just weird air about it.
I do. I do believe that everyone is dealing with this right now. I don't feel that I am the only one at all. Kendall, do you feel that you're being tested lately?
And the viewers,
Yes, absolutely. I'm definitely getting tested. Whatever is going on with the air, it feels off. I can't comprehend it, but it feels. I don't know. It's heavy.
Extremely heavy, extremely heavy. And the thing is, we have a choice. Everybody watching, do you feel like you're being tested lately? Because we have a choice. We either allow this to make us or we allow this to break us. And that's the options we're dealing with right now. I'm choosing me. I'm choosing this as a sign to get going and to go harder and stronger. I'm choosing this as is not like, okay, sit down now. You've done too much. This is like, okay, now wipe your feet off and put skates on and start going.
I've been down, Kimberly. It's been hard to do anything, and it's going through like pushing to keep going.
What do they say, love?
Jim Darwell jumps on. Hi, Jim. Thanks for joining. And oh yeah, tested every day. Trials and tribulations, my friends.
Facts. Now we have a choice though. We allow this to define us, and then all of a sudden we are labeled for this, or we take this as a sign to push harder. That's what I feel.
I agree. I received that. Kendall,
And it's hard,
facts.
it is hard, isn't it hard, Henry? Don't you just want to be like, go in the blanket and cover up and be like, yeah, not today?
To be honest, Kimberly, I've been like that. And I feel energized by a new year. I just, I don't pay attention to holidays or anything. It's not my fucking thing. But a new year, it does something weird to me. I have always stuck by resolutions I've made. Some of them have saved my life. A lot of big things happened to me on the turn of the year. And I feel like I'm shedding my skin. I've really cared a lot what people thought about what I'm doing and what you should be doing and what is socially normal and accept and all that, everything. And I'm just kind of over everybody's shit. That doesn't mean I don't feel productive and I want to go and do a lot of fun work. I'm just ready to shed the skin and move on. And I don't care if the way is dangerous ahead. I don't, whatever. Whatever that means.
They say that I am 50 this year. That's what they say. And I'm supposed to feel different. I'm supposed to act different. I'm supposed to see things differently. I don't think they're accurate.
There's
I'm trying to
no
find out where
stigma.
that camera is.
There's no stigma with age. It's ridiculous. People view aging really bad and beauty and aging and what it means. And really what it means is that you have 50 years of experience. That's cool.
I don't see it as that anyways, don't worry.
You can't help but learn though.
I don't feel that age, so
No, you don't have to, and you shouldn't.
So I just think that, all I got to do is just keep striving, keep growing, keep going. And at the end of the day, it is what you make of it. I mean, if you feel old, then you're going to act old. I think man made this up anyhow. Kendo.
Yeah, I think. Go ahead, please.
Kendo.
Yes.
Do you feel like you are defined by your age?
No, I never acted my age. I don't see no point.
I don't even know what you're supposed to act at a certain age. I don't know how you're supposed to act. I didn't know age had acting, and until society told me that, you aren't acting how your age. And I'm thinking, was I supposed to?
No, I just feel you should just be yourself completely. There really is no age limit. I don't think there is.
What's he say, babes?
Jim Darwell, yeah, you take one step at a time. You have to take one day at a time. Every situation that arises and everything that comes into your path, you use your mind to make your best judgment. Yeah, the one step at a time thing. Absolutely heard that a few times in some circles I've been in. I think that's a good one. I think it's a good one, and I think it works for a lot of people to really slow down the situation and put things into perspective.
I love living in the moment. I love just being.
Thanks for commenting, guys.
Yeah.
It's good to have that input. We're all talking.
I love not having high expectations and thinking that the social norm is how things are supposed to be. I love just being free, and whatever happens, happens. I was so grateful by the situation that I got blessed, or I got gifted with recently. It came so quickly and left the same way. And I'm okay with it because I said, that I went 29 years without you in my life. I can go another 29 and I'll be all right. And that's how I allowed it to go. I allowed it to leave. And I feel that and I'm okay with that and I feel at peace with that. I don't feel that that has defined me. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Uh-oh, lost you.
I don't-
Come back.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
It was the sage.
The sage.
I removed the evil spirit out. I said peace and love, and all of a sudden it lost me.
How about that? Susan Raymond Bug. Oh, here we go. I'm 67 and I enjoy my life every day. We love on people, love often every week. I pray when I'm 90, I'm still doing the same thing. We had friends, they passed now. They were 85, 87. They sang at 13 facilities a month, and their motto was, you got to make them laugh. That's our hope. Laughter's really important, isn't it, Susan? Susan
Laughter
does a lot of
is really,
Susan Bug and her
laughter is
husband do
really.
a lot.
Who was that? Susan who?
Susan Bug.
Oh, okay.
Bugg. And they go and they bug inmates in jails, and they have comedy and routines and guitar stuff. And
You said they bug inmates.
yes, no, yeah, Susan. If you ever meet her, she'll say she's going to bug you. And why the hell wouldn't you make a good joke up like that with your name? If my name
Too
made sense,
bad
I'd make fun of it.
Too bad my effects ain't working on my sound card because that would have been hilarious.
Yes. Guys, imagine a laugh track just played, like from a 90s sitcom.
But
Yes.
yeah, so at the end of the day, we have a choice. And, we what we accept from it, what we allow it to do to us, how we allow it to define us, it's on us. You can't blame nobody else for how you perceive what life's given you. What was that, babe?
Jim Derville. Wow, Susan, that was awesome. Yeah, they're pretty incredible people. We are bugging you now. Stop it.
No.
Stop.
Listen, I
Stop.
don't have no raid, so I guess you can stay.
Yes. Thank you, Susan. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for bugging us. I
That's good.
value that, and I love that, and I
Bug us a
respect
lot.
that.
Bug us a lot.
Bug us a lot. Here he is.
That's what we need to get people together who do good things like that for the community. That's how we're going to start really making this world a good place.
Peace
Hell,
and
I want to go
love,
play the
SGF
trivia.
Graham.
What's up?
Peace,
SGF Graham, peace and love.
peace. How y'all doing?
SGF Graham, peace and love.
Can you hear me?
We got you loud and
Can you
clear,
hear
man.
me?
Okay, cool.
I can't really hear you, but that's okay.
I-
I can't hear nobody.
That's just because he's stoic. He speaks stoically.
So, SGF Graham, what do you think about the title saying, you see the take that white flag and add checkered to it?
What are you asking? Like, what perception do I hold on of the checkered flag?
I said what?
You're asking what perception of the checkered flag do I hold on to?
No, I was asking, what do you think of the title? If you see a white flag, you add checkered to it.
I'm so confused because then it's a checkered flag. I'm so lost behind the title because a white flag made the checkered flag is a checkered flag. Or are you talking about giving up and finishing? Giving up versus finishing. Like,
Do you know what a white flag usually means?
yeah, surrender. Giving up.
Yeah. So instead of surrender, what do you see the checkered flag as a representation of?
I mean, racing is finishing for me.
Yeah.
Finishing. That's why I was asking you, saying the
It's
perception
not
of it.
always meaning finish, though. It also can mean go. It also can mean start. when they shake the flags and they go down, not at the end and say that you're done, but at the end, at the middle when they say, go.
I don't know. To me, it's always finish or whatever. I don't focus on the goal. Not in the race of life. I never really paid attention what the flag at the beginning was. I always thought it was just a rag or a green light or something of that nature. That's just my ignorance of race car racing, I guess. But I always looked at the checker flag as finishing,
Okay.
like win, lose, or
Well,
draw the
it
race.
depends. Yeah, it depends also of the race, but generally speaking, I think we were discussing it as in going, as in time to get going. Don't allow yourself to be defeated by whatever is in front of you. Use that as another way, like motivation to go harder and stronger.
I'm glad that you come in with question marks on that shit, though. It's good to look at it from all angles and be like, I had that kind of idea. Like, if you're gonna give up, screw that shit. You put a racing flag up instead. Obviously, it's good. You might not win, but it's a better attitude to have. But it's good to pull things apart like that.
Ha! I think my sister's calling me, but I'm not sure. No, she's calling her kids. My bad.
Oh,
I
here we
always
go.
think everybody's calling my name.
Jim Darville, he says, no, listen, I enjoy listening to others' conversations when it has to do with life and how to take on different situations. And we need to come together as individuals for our community and work with the elderly, the young, and citizens that are in need of assistance. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. It's crazy how many. I'm not a licensed therapist. It's kind of a joke. It's kind of not a joke. But it's crazy how many healthcare professionals I've actually had come to me recently asking for help. And that is not an attack on healthcare professionals. That is saying that something's wrong, right? And it's hard to get help.
So SGF Graham, let's just say it's a green flag. What do you want? What do you like when something holds you back and say that you want to quit and you decide to just keep going? What is it? What is it like? Gives you that drive to keep pushing.
I might be the wrong person to ask because I motivate myself. Like, I haven't found a person or thing that motivates me more than me. So when it comes to that answer, I just listen to others on what they use because it's literally just me. Like everything from
Yeah, but
my
what within you?
what within me, just my drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like my drive, my will to just this can't be how my life is gonna be. Like I always think that like, nah, this can't be. Like I refuse to give up because this can't be the end. This isn't how my life is written out. This is a story that somehow infiltrated my story and I have to get back to the timeline that I need to, and that's how I just push and move. With every bad thing that happened, I think, nah, it's got to get better than this. I stopped saying it can't get worse than this. Watching the words that I say, but I always say, it's got to get better than this, and I just keep pushing for that.
So you
I
just
like
stay
that answer.
the hell out of depression. That was a perfect answer. Like just stay the hell out of depression. It's hard to do sometimes. So I imagine a lot of people, including myself, I'm amazed. Are like, how do you do that? It's a
Yeah.
difficult task,
Now you can't be scared to blow up though, or whatever,
right?
because if you hold it in, thinking you're stronger than what you're going through, that's when it'll break at the wrong time or whatever. So I have no problem going to the park or going to the trail with my dog and just yelling out loud and getting this energy out before I mess around and do something ignorant with it or whatever and come back like it's nothing, whatever.
The primal scream. It really helps.
Yeah.
That's some
So
shit.
I got four comments. Start going. One, Henry.
Oh, we got
4 comments.
excellent from Susan Raymond Bug. She also said she loves our show, and thank you so much, love. Kendall says self-determination. Yeah, you gotta have yourself. You guys are doing wonderful therapy. Thank you, Susan. Mike Rule. She tagged Mike Rule.
But yeah, no, at the end of the day, I appreciated that answer because, a lot of people forget how strong they truly are until they have to stand tall.
Yeah.
So I like that answer. I've noticed
Yeah,
people, go ahead.
when I got my back pushed against the wall, 2011, homeless and had to depend on skills that I learned as a kid that I actually hated doing with pops, but it turned out to be skills that helped me maintain myself until I found a job and I got back on my feet. And this was in a whole nother state. And the people that I counted on to bring me back home, the words that they told me after I dealt with them words hitting me rock bottom, and I got back on my feet. And I started going state to state to state, just living life. And I finally went back home. I went home and I was like, nah, this ain't for me or whatever. And because I realized I was strong. I realized the strongest I ever was when I was down and I had no choice. Or whatever, I didn't have nobody to lean on. I had to know me. I had to figure me out.
Damn,
Yeah, I
man.
like that answer. I like that answer a lot.
That's
We don't
exactly where
realize.
I relate.
Yep, and we don't realize how powerful and strong we are until we have to defend or depend on ourselves. Everybody's always wanting somebody else to help them with it and to save them, come on a white horse and just be like, hop on. And they don't realize, how powerful you truly are until you have to do it. What were you going to say, Ed?
I believe we know what's best for ourselves. I really do. Jim Darville.
Right.
No, Jim Darville says, "Don't worry, be happy." Remember that saying? I live by it and breathe it.
I do remember that.
Jim, do you get down? What do you do to get out of that funk?
Pick
Just
yourself back
example.
up.
Yeah, I think we all can get down a little bit. It's normal, but that's how we deal with it. Like blowing up in the
Some
right way.
strange things are
Uh-oh.
happening, and I realize that those strange things that are happening are not happening to me. I keep telling myself that they're not happening to me; they're happening for me. It's for me, so I can make some changes and better choices with my life. I've realized that I was too open and I gave everyone access. And then now I also realize that I have to put up those healthy boundaries and start making changes for me because this world, you can't trust everyone. And this world is so ready to fight, even those that just want to hug. And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how this world wants to fight all the time. And when there's
It's a
not a
vicious
problem,
cycle.
someone creates it. Yeah, it is vicious. Kendo, what do you do when you feel like you're down and out? What is your drive to keep going?
With that self-determination.
On top of that, yes. um, I don't know. There's like a whole collaboration of things I'm trying to keep myself occupied by being creative. And I try to come up with new projects daily just to keep my mind busy and focused, like doing art projects or music, finding new hobbies, something to do. Go for a walk, even just to freshen your mind, helps a lot just to get a different perspective on what you're doing with your life.
I'll be dead ass. I got so
So
many songs from Kendall. It's ridiculous.
You got to share them.
so
Sam.
now that almost all the Twisted teams here right now on the panel, we're only missing Jewsby and DDH is at work, but Since the Twisted team is here on the panel, Jim Darville, who's in the comments, would like us to think about joining his nonprofit. Jim, would you like a link invite to the show to come on and talk about it real quick? Message me or say it in the comments and let us know. And if so, I'll send you a link real quick and you can talk about it.
You don't have to feel obligated.
While we waiting on his response, one of my tips of things I do to keep from being defeated to throwing the white flag. Let's say somebody asked me to feature in a song and I really ain't even feeling it. And I'm feeling kind of defeated on what I'm writing. I will stop writing and then stop being a pain freak basically. I will stop writing and do something like cut on my PlayStation, put it on Call of Duty and whoop some ass and get victories or whatever and get my energy back up or whatever. I'm not gonna stay in a defeated mind frame. I end the conversation and go on YouTube and look at nothing but comedy and get my energy back up. Like you don't have to sit in that negative. Most of it you can get away from it.
I like that. I like that you said video games too. Video games have been a huge thing. I've recently gotten to Dark Souls, and it's life changing with kind of actually the stress reduction. But I'm kind of a masochist, I guess. But
yeah,
I love that. Call of Duty's some shit too.
No,
I miss the old
and I
games.
do.
Really
I do love that it's another form of way of getting out that aggression and whatnot. I do love that you're also allowing yourself to think and not just participate in something. You're adding yourself into something where you're able to also think. So you're not letting your mind be stagnant and stuck in this thing of like what it is that is keeping you blocked. Now I bet you that is a good way of opening up and undoing the blockage, whatever it may be, like the creative block or anything different. That is a good way of being able to free yourself from what holds you back.
Yeah, I find it's really beneficial to switch tasks or situations, like that. So something's driving you crazy, come back to it even.
All right, everybody, I'm here.
Jim, are you?
Hey, Jim.
All right, so tell everybody real quick who you are and what you are trying to get the Twisted team a part of.
All right, I'm the CEO of Creative Abilities Entertainment. What we are is a nonprofit for struggling musicians and artists in Michigan, and we're based in Port Huron, Michigan.
All right, that sounds quite intriguing. How long you been in
You're
business?
based where? He went in.
Well, I started back
Where's
in
he based at? He went out.
Port Huron.
Port Huron.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I started this probably back in 2015.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and now I'm going for 501c3 eligibility, and paperwork is with the IRS right now, but the IRS is on vacation until December 6th.
Of course.
Right. Yeah, of course, right. Well, as soon as I get my new EIN, we'll be off and running. I already have 4 people working with me. I have a COO. My voice is not really well right now.
Oh, I hear that.
Yeah, I lost it. Because of hollering. That's one thing I can suggest to you guys. Don't raise your voice. Because if you do, you're going to lose it. Okay? That's what's going to happen.
We got the proof.
So,
yeah, you got the proof right here.
So you're not even looking just for artists that do music. You're also looking for painters and poetry,
Yes.
other stuff.
Yes. And pretty much just field covers a lot of people. So yeah,
And and the money that you gain, where's that go? What does it go to?
okay. Well, there's several different avenues. What we do is we set up charity events, and then we go through organizations such as homeless shelters and let me get a drink of water real quick.
Okay.
My voice gets scratchy around winter too. Oh, the
Yeah, I think I
perpetual
got
cold for the
sick.
next 3 months.
There we go. Food pantries, pretty much anybody that's looking for money. CMH. When I
Okay.
first started in 2015, I had a charity event with community mental health at the Military Street Cafe. We raised over $1,000. Probably about 11 artists showed up. They performed. The event went until probably 1 o'clock in the morning. So it went really well. Had a good turnout for the first event. So, and now I decided to bring it back. And as soon as I decided to do that, everybody, it just seemed like people were falling in place. And it was like, okay, it's meant to be. So I created a business plan. I've been working on it for several years. And I went from there, and people have just been wanting to help, you know? So, and then as soon as we get our EIN, we're going to go ahead and lease a building. We're going to put in a recording studio. We're going to put in a television studio. And we're going to find people like a producer. And then we're going to find somebody to, well, we came, Jermaine went to you guys for suggestions for running the television studio for the interviews for the musicians and artists. And once we get sponsorships, those sponsorships will go ahead and be interviewed. And then we'll have portable video equipment for that. That way, when we do our charity events, I already have some places, Club 21, and also Rick's on the Rocks. I know the owner very well. I know Steve of the Military Street Cafe. He's no longer working anymore. He don't have a business anymore. But Dave Ricks is ready to go. And he owns two businesses, Club 21 and also Rick's on the Rocks.
That's wild. I
So,
could sit and hit Club 21 from where I'm sitting right now. That's an interesting concept.
yeah,
I
that's
would love to hear
awesome.
more, Jim. If you'd ever like to have some coffee or something one of these days in the area, I'd be
Yeah. Oh,
living the room better.
that would be great. Yeah.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting.
What is
I
Yeah.
am a
what
local.
is
So this
Oh,
just a
that's
local
great.
thing.
That's awesome.
No,
Yeah,
no, no, no,
yeah,
no,
no,
no, it's not.
no. This
It's
is
not.
for
It's just
yeah.
not a
Tell her.
local thing. No,
Yeah.
no. They're gonna go county to county to county to county, and they're gonna go to state to state to state to state. They're gonna want to make this nationwide.
Yep.
I'm just wildly close to Jim in proximity myself.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because the
Yeah.
dopest artist from Spartanburg, South Carolina.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna.
He
That's what
never
we're gonna be
lied.
doing. Yeah. The next state that we go after we conquer Michigan, we'll be going after a state that we find artists from around the United States. We're going to find people in that state that can help us with in each county, we're going to put up a building, and we're going to find people to run it. And then I'm going to move on. I'm going to go from county to county in Michigan. I'm going to take a couple people with me, set up the building, find the people, get the people arranged, and then the next city I go to is going to be Detroit. That's going to be the next one I work on. So I'm going to Wayne County after St. Clair County, and I'll be down there. And I already have Amanda Berry in St. Helens, and she's ready to go there. So we're going to put one in Port Huron, somewhere in St. Clair County, that it's going to be close to Port Huron because I'm a resident of Port Huron Township. Well, Port Huron City, basically. I'm right by the bridge.
I
But
am
yeah,
interested.
so but we're also you're also thinking about doing state to state too. You're just gonna make
Yes,
it so you can go
yes.
over. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, because we're doing we see as a nonprofit, you have to register in every state. So Michigan's done first. All right. Once I establish 2 counties or maybe 2 counties in Michigan, I can move on to another state. All right. But I have to set up sponsorship here that's going to allow the money to be able to proceed in the rest of the United States. So that's how
What's
that's going to go. That's like a
what's the
5 year.
comments, babe? I got a couple comments. What does the comments say, babe?
Oh, Susan Raymond Bug, Operation Transformation, Tom Seppo. That's someone
Oh,
locally. And
oh,
then
transformation. Yeah.
Kendall Cobb is we can also go virtually because Kendall's in Canada, so but still part of our
Okay.
team.
Yeah, I had also thought about going to Canada too, starting in Sarnia. You know?
That's pretty darn close.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, the
But yeah,
world's
our
the
team.
world's your oyster. There's a lot of room for opportunity
Yeah,
for
the
community.
potential for this is just it's just phenomenal. Yeah, the potential for what I created. Oh, once you guys read the business plan, you will understand what's going on. All right, because it's in there.
Yeah, our
You're
team
not,
isn't just in Michigan though. We are not
you
just
know,
Michigan based.
Stand by.
Our,
you're
our team is
what
our team.
county are I know what county are you located in?
Me, the same as you.
So okay, so the next counties would be now for your radio, the radio broadcasting that we're on is actually United States based, right? Or worldwide.
Worldwide.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thank you so
And
much for
and
allowing
I'm
me to
over.
come on here with you all.
Yeah, I'm overseas too. I'm in Nigeria and Ghana. They're
Oh
our main
wow.
viewers
Thank you
also.
so
So
much.
we're worldwide.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So SGF Graham is a part of our team and he's in another state. He's in what are you in
Okay.
North Carolina? SGF Graham.
Oh, my bad. I'm in the Carolinas. I'm in Spartanburg.
I used to live in Irmo, South Carolina. And I used to live in I believe it was Charlotte, North Carolina when I was
Okay,
young.
okay.
Yeah.
Irmo, you was near Columbia.
Yes, I was. Very close to Columbia.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
with
then
the Irmo High School.
our other member is Jewsby and he is in Detroit.
Awesome. Give it
Yeah.
up for Detroit. Go Lions.
But yeah, no, so like we are everywhere though. We are worldwide.
That's awesome. I really appreciate this opportunity to
Hmm.
be able to talk about creative abilities entertainment because this means more than you would know. Thank you so much. God bless you
Yeah, no
all.
problem. Especially all the benefit goes to good causes, so it's making a
Yes,
difference.
yes. It's
And
all for charity. And
yeah,
that we're gonna have different setups for charity and then we'll have our own for our own basis for the creative abilities entertainment, like for the employees and for other things. We'll be going after government grants for that to take care of for employees and equipment. But the charity donations are going to come from sponsors, and
mhm.
that stuff is going to go towards. homeless shelters. It's going to go towards the musicians and the artists, and it's going to go towards food depots, and yeah. And our first
Everybody,
sponsorship we're looking for in Detroit will be Henry Ford Hospital.
everybody on our panel are artists, and they are all musicians. They all do something. So everybody on our panel is very talented artists. So yeah,
I
Henry
appreciate
plays
all you guys. I'm a
Henry plays the
musician
guitar.
myself.
Okay, Henry
We
plays the
appreciate
guitar
you
and
coming on.
sings. Kendall is she draws poetry and plays the guitar and makes beats. SGF Graham is a dope, amazing poet, and he does a lot with the community. And then Jewsby also is an artist, and he also writes children books.
Oh, that's awesome, you guys. Yeah,
I'm gonna put that
all
on
you gotta do is go on
the
Facebook, look up Creative Abilities Entertainment, and just go ahead and we're gonna start posting for 2025, probably every day. So, and we're gonna
So
start going live on there.
now that you're on here, you can go to comments and you can type it in the comments, and it'll be under our
Oh,
comments on the show.
I probably
Yep.
could share the link on here now, huh?
Yep. Post a link
I don't
too.
know about posting a link. It might show up as
No?
links, but you definitely
Yeah.
can. You definitely can put the link
Oh,
in the
okay. I
comments.
didn't even
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
that
At
chat.
least the info, yeah.
I had my phone sideways.
And then Kendall's said, maybe you can send over the link there, Jim.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what. Geez,
you
I can't
you can
leave.
add no, but
Mm.
you can just type the name in the comments. Just type the
Okay.
name in the comments.
I know the link. Yeah, I know the
Okay,
link.
great.
I'm no good with technology myself. I'm right out of "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou." I wish I could just sing into a tin can somewhere. That's how I
Our
feel a lot
Father
of
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yes, sir.
But anyway, so SGF Graham, what is your advice to somebody who feels like they're struggling?
Ooh. Um, Stop what you're doing and do something you can win at.
Okay. Henry,
what my advice is.
advice? Yeah.
Situations can be really bad, but never forget that your mind is really your best friend or your worst enemy. And you got to remind with that mind-body connection. You can get through stuff, even if it seems like a death sentence or something. You got your brain. If you're able to use it, use
Kendall,
it.
Oh, damn. I messed up.
it's writing it in the private chat. Do you see where it says all chats?
Yeah, I'm doing it in the wrong one, aren't I?
Yeah, you're writing in the private chats.
I see where it says chat, but I don't know how to get into it. This is the first time I've ever been here.
It's kind of a pain. You can still post it in the comments on the
Oh,
actual
I
video.
found okay, I found it. All right, there we go. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, I'm
What
not even
Kendall
gonna touch
said.
it. Kendall.
Kendall, what do you want to leave people with a word of advice of that for inspiration when they feel like they want to quit?
I would say focus on your time and energy on what you can control and what you can't control.
Okay, I like that. So I want to say to people, I always say this: the storm is only dark because you're in it. There's always light out there. Just don't focus on the darkness, and just remember it's bright on the other side. And then you'll get to there and you'll see it. But like it's only hard right now because you're dealing with it. Later on, when you get through it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that wasn't that bad." Remember, you're the most powerful person in this universe because if you didn't exist, neither would your universe. So, Henry, do your thing. I see what you want to do.
What's that?
What you got in your hand?
What do I got in my hand? Oh, would you like to know? I have ADHD so bad that I'll sit here and twist a piece of string all day until it becomes this lump of what used to be a string, and then it'll break, and it'll start it again. Because I'm
Oh,
crazy.
because you're crazy. Do you want to play a
And transparent.
song, Henry?
Yeah, I haven't done one in a while. You want me to?
Yeah. It's the new year, the new day, the new season. This is our first episode of 2025.
All right, I can do it.
He said because he's crazy.
I'll just play like my favorite song because it's about moving forward. My favorite song. It's Little Alibis. I like it. And I'll grab a fun pick. Henry Schultz uses Dava picks. They're really fun. They got a rubberized coating. They play really well. That was absolutely nothing. I woke up sitting at the stop sign. Oh my, I need to take an inventory of my life. I can't believe I ever let things get this bad. Would you mind lowering that light? Oh, a night in county would make me sad. But 99 more and I might miss the things I had. The thought weighs heavy on my mind. A little voice on the wind, it's a tale as old as time. I quit my job and I'm too qualified. And I don't miss a single trip for my old homicide. But every path I seem to take leads me hanging out to dry. These are some of my favorite little alibis. I tell the vampires outside. Now 6 years worth of dedication. No life feels like a lifetime when you're only counting days. I need a break from all the trials and tribulations and the boys out of the chain gang. Oh, you write your message on the open air as your engines crossing county lines. The wind is blowing through your hair. You live your life like a dream. It carries you without a care. I quit my job, but I'm too qualified. I don't miss a single drip of my own homicide. Oh, every time I see the day, leaves me hanging out to try. These are some of my favorite little alibis. I tell the vampires outside. 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 Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. That was awesome.
Thanks, man.
Beautiful.
I enjoyed it.
It's about drinking, driving. Kind of. No, not really.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It
Funny.
always starts.
All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, and I thank everybody for tuning in and allowing us to water you and come chat with us. So stay tuned for next Tuesday and next Thursday on Unseen Twisted Truth, and don't forget to tap into us on Wednesday and Saturday with Twisted Radio. Don't give up. It's not worth it. It's better in the end. Peace and love, everyone. Ashe.
I can't do that.
Ashe. SGF friend, peace and love.
Okay.
Peace. My
Oh,
bad.
Peace,
I was
everybody.
fucking up before.
Peace and love. 2025. Let's get it on.
Still live. I love it. We can be awkward.
Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage. All got perspective, it's a collective. Get to the bottom what the truth is. With our hearts uncovered. Boy, detox from all of the lies you smothered. What them tries could have killed you, but with faith you recovered. Yup. Peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down mean we owe. So down mean we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's so hard to.